Good afternoon from a very warm, partly cloudy, chance of rain, very exciting EPCOT Center and an early WDW Radio Live. I am Lou Mangello, and I'm here a day early because the EPCOT International Food and Wine Festival starts tomorrow. But I wanted to go live a little bit earlier than usual tonight to give you a special sneak peek, not necessarily at what's going on out there, what's going on in here, inside the Odyssey, because it has been completely, not just reimagined, but taken over by the Muppets. Dr. Bunsen Honeydew and Beaker have cooked up a few surprises on the inside. They completely remodeled the place, and we're going to go and sample some of the items that are available at the festival inside. I've got my table set, I've got my wings, I've got some very unique drinks, but now I need a favor from you. Please do me a favor. Share this in the WDW Clubhouse. Share this on your personal profile. Invite your friends, tag them, invite them to watch for this sneak peek at this year's Food and Wine Festival and first look inside the Odyssey. Let's go in. More importantly, let's eat. Also, by the way, can you hear me okay? I'm trying out a new microphone. I want to just make sure you're actually able to hear what I'm saying. If so, please let me know. So I'm going to give you an exclusive-ish first look inside the brewing labs here at the Odyssey Center. Oh, what service. Thank you very much. So this year, the Odyssey has been completely reimagined and taken over by Dr. Bunsen Honeydew and Beaker from the Muppets. There are a ton of cool little Easter eggs, videos, and visuals here in the brewing lab. More importantly, there's also some amazing food inside the lab as well. There's wings, there's shakes. Maybe I'll get a chance to come back and show you some of the other featured dishes that are available at this year's Food and Wine Festival. There's not one, but two different types of shakes, including, I'm not kidding, a pickle shake and a whole bunch of different style wings as well. Garlic parmesan, buffalo, orange cardamom wings, peanut butter and jelly wings, and then new this year, the unnecessarily spicy yet extremely tasty Scotch bonnet pepper curry wings with cucumber yogurt. Yes, we're going to try that. And the new Impossible buffalo chicken tenders with plant-based blue cheese, plant-based ranch, and celery. And then we didn't get the Brussels sprouts, but they have them there. There's also beer, hard ciders. There's a lot. But I've actually pre-ordered. I was here earlier. I got my wings, I've got a table, I've got the camera, and I've got you, my friends, to give them all a taste. I have not one, not two, but three different types of wings. We have the Impossible wing tenders, the unnecessarily spicy wings, and then the garlic parmesan wings as well. But wait.
Greetings. Welcome to the Food Week Lab here at the EPCOT International Food and Wine Festival, with the features being tasting today. Absolutely right. Okay. We're going to go
I'm sure we'll run into each other.
And if you notice, there's a ton of Easter eggs in here, but you also notice that the safety first countdown goes all the way down to 0 every time a new video plays. I love the way the Muppets have taken over in here. There's lots of fun little details, recipes we'll walk through a little bit later on, but I think it's important at first we get to the wings, because I'm just here for the food because it's a festival. And who knows who might join us while we are here as well. Let's see if I can get this set up. Oh my God. They let any Muppet in here. Look, it is Jeremiah Good from Laughing Place. This week has just been filled with Laughing Place people.
Hey, we're everywhere and we try to keep you company. So Lou's going to stop talking now, put down the phone so he can try. Hang on, let me get the exact name of it.
The unnecessarily spicy but extremely
extremely
delicious,
tasty Scotch bonnet pepper curry wings.
I walked over just as you were enjoying them yourself.
Enjoying is a understatement.
It's a stretch. It's a bit of a stretch of a term. All right, let's see if we can get the angles correct here, or correct-ish, as it were. You've got me a little bit nervous, I'm going to tell you. And you're saying
don't use ranch. Nope, you are straight off taking it off the
Wait,
bone.
man, come on. I'm a little bit nervous now.
You should be.
Why? Answer me a question. And
Why do I watch you suffer? Because
you?
I just did it.
But it's a trend. You and Becky, even Doobie a little bit, liked watching me suffer on our ABD, which, by the way, we just got back from at about 2:30 last night, and then right into EPCOT, where, by the way, not only is it 177 degrees outside, but it's fall, and Halloween starts this weekend. So, next week. All right, I'm a little bit nervous, and I've got a slightly melted.
Have the pickle milkshake handy.
I've got my pickle milkshake, and I've also got I forget what this one is called. What is this one?
I don't remember. It's very good though, but there's not enough fluid in there to save your life. The pickle milkshake will be what you go for.
I'm opening I'm opening it.
You're not dipping it in the ranch.
It's an emergency backup.
It
just
will
in
be
case.
so you can drink it, yes, but you are not dipping it in there first.
So these are unnecessarily spicy yet
extremely tasty Scotch bonnet pepper curry wings.
So I've heard of Scotch bonnet pepper, but only in the context of, oh my God, never eat a Scotch bonnet pepper.
So I've had ghost peppers before on things, and I'm not a spicy person at all, but the ghost pepper,
You're more saucy than spicy, really.
The ghost pepper I could handle. This, nope. I took one bite and then
I was setting up here as I saw your face.
I'm about to tweet out my reaction on the Laughing. Sorry to promote, but if you want to see my reaction, go to Laughing Place Twitter in just a few moments.
I mean, stay here first,
yes,
and invite a friend and tag her. Listen, if you ever wanted to watch me die on camera, this is it. This is actually
definitely
this is the moment. All right, I'm just gonna less talk, more eat.
Can everybody gather around and please watch Lou die?
Please don't. They're very saucy.
Just like Becky.
So I'm not even gonna be dainty. I'm just gonna go in like full blown bite.
Go for it. Go for it. As one of the videos starts, so.
To the Brewing Lab, Inc., a place to experiment with new food and beverages. To not be afraid to try something new, like our frozen fusion confections that... Oh,
no reaction.
Freeze.
Nope. No reaction. I got the hiccups.
Pickle milkshake. Pickle milkshake. Wash it down. Chaser.
No chaser. I'm good.
You're lying. He is sweating.
Oh my God. I'm suffering. Like, I have the hiccups. Like I'm 4 years old. I mean, I think it's pretty. My lips are on fire.
Yep.
On fire, by the way. All that. I'm going to go as long as I can. Hold on. No, I'm not going to drink the
Drink
rest.
it. It'll help.
It's a little spicy, but it's tasty.
Oh, it's very tasty, but I can't put another bite in my mouth.
If you can get past the flames from the front of my mouth, you can. But I will say that if you like spice, you have to really like spice. if you like spice, I applaud Disney. I applaud you for turning it up, not just a notch,
to 11.
but a lot. This is like a 12 in terms of levels of spice, because I think we've seen this over the past few years. There's a lot of people that like a certain level of spice. We've seen it in like the India booth. I've seen it in some of like even the Africa and some of the other places. The spice level has been turned up. This is probably the spiciest thing I've ever had on property, but it's not spicy for the sake of being a novelty. Like, there's a tasty, it really. And notice, by the way, I have not passed out. I'm sweating profusely, but I also have not had anything to drink
You are
yet.
crying.
I'm crying a little bit. It's because I'm around you. If I take a drink of the shake now, it's not for
it's not
cooling purposes. I'm really proud of myself. It took a lot of self-control.
Oh,
All right.
yeah.
So this is a pickle milkshake, which, first of all, I want to know from you watching at home or in the office, I won't tell, would you try the unnecessarily spicy yet extremely tasty
Scotch
bonnet wings? Is this something you would try and or something that you would enjoy when you come to the festival? Allison's going to try those, I'm sure, in a couple of minutes.
I don't see those in her hands, so...
Good. Allison only has beer. We're live. She has beer and pickle milkshake in her hands.
I'll have great breath in about a couple minutes.
You know what you need to try? Try the unnecessarily spicy wings. Can you? When you get them, come back over. I want to see it. Right. Don't drink the pickle juice first. You can drink it after, like I'm about to.
So I have a review of this that I'm pretty sure as soon as I say it to you, and probably most of your watchers will understand better than anything that they can describe up there.
So, when you hear pickle juice and milkshake, you're like, it's disgusting. Like, there's no way. First of all, who drinks pickle juice? My kids love pickles and pickle juice. I like pickles. I said this to you outside. I like pickles the way our ancestors used to eat them, fried with lots of sauce. Somehow that works. Like somehow the vinegary tartness of the pickle is sort of balanced and offset by the creaminess and the milkiness and the sweetness. I don't want to sound weird. There's a lot of stuff going on in my mouth right now.
No.
There's a lot happening here. What's your review?
So, and you'll notice after about your third sip, you don't really taste it anymore. It kind of melts in. But that initial sip, to me, the description that I gave, remember when we were kids and we get scratch and sniff stickers?
Yes.
The pickle scratch and sniff, that is what that tastes
Dude,
is.
it does.
Yeah, see? No, I told it to the girls up there who probably have never had a scratch and sniff sticker in their life. And I said that, and one of them like, oh my God, that is so right, because it's got an amazing flavor. And it's not strange to the point where you're like, oh, I never want this again. To me, it's not something I will rush to get a second time, but it is tasty, it's a good shake, and you do kind of lose the pickle flavor as you go down.
So I think there's a novelty aspect to
Yes.
it, right? There's the Instagram aspect to it.
Absolutely. The cup alone,
Yeah.
both the cups are amazing.
Right, I was going to say, because they come in plastic mason jars,
Yeah.
which are actually sort of
That's hot.
decorated. I mean, they're a cool little collectible thing. What is this? What's this flavor again?
I don't know.
You're not helpful.
I know I'm not at all. Let me see if I can find that.
Do you know what the flavor of this is?
I sure do. Do you have a guess what you think it is?
My mouth is still on fire from the wings.
Give me one guess at least, and I'll give you the answer.
I don't have any flavor buds left after the wings, so I couldn't tell you.
It's familiar, but is it like a raspberry? Is it raspberry?
So it's pomegranate raspberry.
Oh, there you go.
That's right.
It's
Yes.
pomegranate raspberry, and then it's got orange molecules on it. So you should get a little bit of orange in there once it starts, melting, or you eating that. But yeah, you're pretty close though on it.
I'm like a milkshake sommelier.
No, it's a delicious drink. I think it's super refreshing.
That's
I
it.
like to choose like the textures, the different textures on there with the molecules. I think it's gonna be a very fun.
And
drink.
you get the souvenir cup to take
super
home
fun,
too.
fun
you keep
little
working on
things
that.
the
I'm gonna
back.
take pictures.
I think it's a very fun. I mean, both items are great.
Yeah.
I think the milkshake's getting a lot of hype. I think this is gonna give it a run for its money as well.
You're going- I mean,
think
this-
that's being slept on a little bit.
Yeah, right. Because there's the novelty of I need
Yeah.
to try it, and it works. Somehow you make the pickle and the milkshake work. But I could see myself walking around the festival like that's really tasty and it's refreshing and it's light too because you don't have the creaminess from the milk.
I agree. So you're saying it'll give the pickle milkshake a run for its money?
I think it gives a pickle
Did you try
milkshake.
the hot wing?
I just had a hot wing that I was able to sustain without washing it down with anything for a good couple of minutes.
All right.
I mean, my face and my mouth are on fire, but in a good because there's a great flavor to the wing. It's not just the heat. But I really like the
It's got a
flavor
great
of.
flavor,
Yeah, it's got a really nice flavor to it. So.
For the pickle milkshake, you got to mix in the floofy topping.
Oh,
That's
is that the official?
The
It's the
official term is.
I don't have the
topping.
floofy. It sounds like it's a very Muppety word.
If you get the
Floofy.
floofy topping in
Is it-
there, then
So what is the floofy topping made from?
it's made from
the essence of
it's
floof.
It's a proprietary.
It's a proprietary Muppet
recipe.
re-
Yeah, we can't discuss that, but it's whipped cream. But who knows?
Oh, I got it. There's a little bit more floofiness than I
when
had
you
earlier.
floof it up there, it's perfect.
When you floof it up, that's a hashtag in there somewhere. Yeah,
What
the
would you give
pickle milkshake
the
work.
curry wing at 1 through 10. Where's the spiciness rating?
Oh, it's especially for like a festival. I mean, it's a 12, right? In level in terms of. But I love that, man. I love the fact that you're not afraid to sort of turn up. I think there's a lot of people that are going to come specifically for that level of heat. And even if you're not a spicy person, it's fun to try it. It's very, very hot. But there is that great curry flavor to it too.
That's what we're looking for. Our guests to have an opportunity to have some fun in here.
I think this is going to
And
really.
try
I
some
think
new things.
it's going to excite a lot of people because they know that hey, finally I've got something that's on that level. I have friends that it's not hot unless they're crying and sweating and their face is a different shade of red. So
I think this will be fun when guests leave for the day or leave for their trip. I think this could be something memorable that they say, remember that time we tried a pickle milkshake?
Joe,
or
you
we
know,
tried
you
that
want
spicy
to
one?"
know why it's memorable? Because my lips are still burning. That's why it's
And then a
memorable.
week from now, you'll still remember.
I'm still gonna. And now I'm gonna move on to the. These are the plant-based. Yeah.
You enjoy those.
Thank you. All right, let's see. I missed some comments and questions. I saw some of you said you would try it. Some of you said you would not try it. And again, if somebody could do me a favor and cross-post this over into the clubhouse, I'm not sure if it went over. And I know probably not used to me going live this early. It's pickled, yeah. So wait, it's pickle juice and milk and floof. Whatever the floof is on top, I'm not exactly sure. I would think that the pickle would have curled the milk. So yeah, Wendy, these are spicy. It is. I mean, if you're here with a bunch of friends or family members and you don't love spice, I mean, get one just to sort of sample and share. I do really like this. I like this raspberry pomegranate with the. It's almost like it's almost sort of like mini boba pearls on top, but it's frozen and it's not milky. So especially like when it's hot out, maybe you don't want that milkiness. All right, I want to try the plant-based wings. I don't remember what all the ingredients are. And here are the plant-based. So I need to sort of catch up here
Welcome
on
to the Brewing Lab at
comments.
EPCOT, where the future is being tasted today. Be sure to refer to your festival passports. That's right, Mickey. For a complete list of the Brewing Lab's latest experiments. Watch out, because they're going fast. Oopsie.
So this is the plant-based non-chicken chicken. So if you didn't tell me that it wasn't chicken, I wouldn't necessarily know or suspect. I have to say the plant-based options, and my daughter eats a lot of plant-based food, so we have it sometimes. The quality and the texture and the taste has really sort of risen, I think, as somebody who doesn't eat it a lot, exponentially over the last number of years. This is actually delicious. And I would not guess that it's not chicken. The dressing and the cheese are both plant-based as well. This is real, like It's really, really tasty. Whatever the sauce is on top, I'll have to have Jeremiah check for me. This is, wow, I really like this. I'm finding that when I come to the festivals, I'm looking at some of the plant-based items. It's not, oh, these are great options for people who want to eat plant-based. I'm looking at it as options because they taste really good. I love the flavor here. First of all, I got 1, 2, 3, 4. Looks like 4 or I think there's another one better into there. 4 or 5 really large tenders. It has the texture of chicken. Somebody just said the plant-based at Docking Day 7 is really good. Would rather spend the calories on the real stuff. Rob says, thank goodness tequila is plant-based. I mean, if I had to order this or the super spice ones, this is the one that would win. Yeah, I really like this. And had somebody not told me that this wasn't chicken, I wouldn't know the difference. So, tag your favorite vegetarian or vegan, because the plant-based option here at the brewing lab at the Odyssey is really, really good. I believe these are the garlic Parmesan wings. These are not boneless, these are bone-in chicken wings. Hopefully, by the way, still lingering spice on the palates and on the lips. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You get 7 wings. I have 7 little wings here. Oh, wait a minute. These almost have a sweetness to them. Maybe because I'm just sort of offsetting the spiciness of those first wings. Wow, these are delicious. These are really good. I need to find Jeremiah so he can get us the peanut butter and jelly wings, because I have chicken all over my fingers. Those are nice. They're meaty, they're sweet, they're juicy. Cooked really, really well. You get a lot of wings in here. Yeah, I would come to, like, the Brewing Lab, just by some of the 3 things I've tried so far, is a destination. 1, it's inside and it's air conditioned. 2, wings and milkshakes. There's also alcoholic options. There's a beer flight here as well. I'm not really a beer drinker. And there's the Muppet overlay, and I'll take you around and show you a little bit more once I've eaten some more wings.
Why, hello! Welcome to the Brewing Lab, where we are creating cutting-edge cuisine. This next experiment surpasses even the Handwich in its innovation.
Now taste testing a variety of plant-based options.
Oh, mine is stalled again, Vicky. Good thinking, Vicky. Everyone loves carrots with their wings. Bunnies. They like you, Vicky.
Did you try these?
Peanut butter and jelly?
No, garlic Parmesan.
Oh, I think I tried some of those last year.
These are really
All
good.
right, I'll get into it. Did you try the...
I think I need to get peanut butter and jelly. First of all, did you try the plant-based one?
Yeah, the Impossible.
I really like that.
Yeah, they're really good.
I really like the flavor. Like, this is the one I'm sort of going back to. These are delicious. I said there's almost a hint of sweetness to it, probably because my mouth is still ablaze. But I almost feel like we should try one of the other ones too.
I don't know if they have the other ones.
Well, no, because I went up before and I said, I'll take everything. And she goes, oh, you want all 7? Oh, no, I just want the new ones. Because if they have the garlic Parmesan,
You want me to try to go get some peanut butter? Actually, I think we're going to leave here soon.
Oh. Where are we going?
We're going over to the World Show Place.
Oh. Can I take them with me?
I think so. But at this point, they can pause and go watch my video on Laughing Place's Twitter, laughing_place.
On Laughing Place's X. It's on the X now.
X?
Where have you been? Twitter's not Twitter anymore. It's X.
I did not know this. Is my app updated?
If you force close your app and then reopen it, the logo will change from the little Tweety bird to the X. Because X just... So now you're not tweeting anymore, you're Xing. And you're
threading, and I'm...
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff to...
I think that people have already started moving over there.
Is that where we're going?
Yes. I enjoy that my pickle milkshake has sat exactly where I dropped it earlier, but I forgot to pick it up.
I can't carry all this with me. I want to just keep eating my chicken. You know what? The one I keep going back to is the Impossible. You want to come to the Odyssey? I'm sorry, do you want to come to World Show Place and see what's happening over there? If I can. If I can take you, I will. And by the way, how does the audio sound? I'm trying to use some new microphones. I want to make sure that the audio is still okay. I kind of want to I want to drink this fast because I want to take this cool little food and wine. These plastic cups are really neat. I like these a lot. Which would mean I'd have to take you into the men's room so I could wash them out, but that would be beyond weird. I'm trying to decide, I'm just going to keep eating until they tell me I have to leave. So, I think for me, this is a really interesting indicator that for flavor alone, I'm going to the Impossible. I keep coming back to this. I think this place is going to be very, very popular. I should also show you, by the way. I should take a break from stuffing my face to use my included wet nap here, so I can show you some of the other details around here before we take off. Because like I said, I think this is going to be a destination not just for the food, but for all the Muppety goodness details. I'm sorry, Spicy Wings. I think our relationship is over for today's purposes anyway. Let me show you around very quickly. So there are cool details everywhere, including but not limited to the tables. And I'm not going to show you the entire thing, but you have to make sure you come and read the entire disclaimer when you do. But all throughout, there's great little Easter eggs hidden everywhere.
Here at Blue Wingland, we experiment with all sorts of ingredients, like... These are wonders of science. Tart, tangy, tasty, and... excellent conductors of electricity.
So there's like a Muppet Vision 3D sort of feel in here, but look at how much space there is in here as well. Tons of seating. It's all air conditioned, which is even better. There's also standing tables. Each of the tables has different blueprints and taste tests or experiment results on them. Fun details on the wall. I love. They are integrating more Muppets into the parks. I think that They're very much underutilized. Wait, I'm going to leave you here for a second. I'm going to leave you here for just a second. That's exactly what I'm going to do.
I just asked for clean.
Oh, did they?
Yeah.
Did you get a camera? Oh, wait a minute. Jeremiah is so
We have
smart.
a couple of minutes until the next video anyway, so it's not going to happen.
Let me see if they'll. How you doing? Rather than me going than washing out my cups, is there any way I can get a clean one of each? Oh, one of each? Yes, please. Oh, you're the best. Thank you. Thank you very much. And the pickle works. The pickle milkshake works. Yeah, it worked, especially with the ridiculously spicy wing. It's a nice way to sort of counteract some of that heat. Thank you. And there you go. So now we have our little collectible cups to go, courtesy of Beaker and Dr. Bunsen Honeydew. Sorry, I'm trying to get my backpack ready and on here before we make our way. So really, really high marks for the brewing lab here at the Odyssey. Do you remember when the Odyssey, this space has gone through a lot of different machinations and changes over the years, including recently when it was sort of the kind of EPCOT preview center of what was to come. This was like a dance club at one point. There was a lot of different utilizations of this space, but I think this really, really works very, very well. Are you coming to the Food and Wine Festival this year? If so, when are you coming? Suzanne says she's coming on Saturday. So the festival opens officially tomorrow. I may or may not be back to check out some or all of the booths. We're definitely going to have to come back on a Wednesday night and do a live show from here, do a live walkabout, do a full review of some of our favorites as well. If only there was anybody who would maybe come with me to do a review of this year's Food and Wine Festival.
Well, hello. Welcome to the Brewing Lab, where we are treating ourselves to a taste of the future.
Now taste testing. All fusion
I think our guests are going to expect more than this from us. This will be a treat. Stop complaining, it's just a little bit spaghetti. Yes, this warrants further scientific investigation.
Chandler, I believe there are 7 different ones from what I understand. I believe we found out that there are 7 different videos that play through. That's the first time I've seen that one. Are we heading over? Is that the plan?
Yeah.
Oh, let me see it. Let me just quickly see if there's nobody here. I can do a quick sort of flyby some of the items. I'm going to give you a quick sneak peek while we're here of some of the featured dishes. I'm actually live, so I'm just going to sort of quickly walk people through. This is my second time through. I'm still wonderfully recovering from the incredibly spicy. No, the overly unnecessarily spicy.
Yet extremely tasty Scotch bonnet pepper curry wings with cool cucumber yogurt.
It's a lot of words, but you need all the words because it is all of those things.
I was saying it over and over again and still couldn't get it. I could correct him, he was wrong every time, but I couldn't say it correctly.
It is exceptional. It is unnecessarily spicy, I'll give you that. But it is also exceptionally tasty, too.
Yes.
Do you mind if I wait? I'm live. Do you mind? I mean, as long as you might as well.
For me, when I think about spice, spice safe isn't always my favorite. So I really like the spice in this recipe. It has the heat, but it has nice flavor on the back end. I think those wings, you get the heat, but you get that curry and you get that kind of nice flavor of it as well. And then that cucumber yogurt, cool it off and really balances it out.
Once Jeremiah stopped crying, he was really enjoying it.
I took one bite and I tweeted out my reaction. It's priceless, but it has flavor. It's not, like you said, it's not just spicy.
Yeah, it's not spicy for spice's sake. And I think a lot of times for us, if we're going to do something spicy together, we want to make sure that it's not just spicy, but there's good flavor.
Yeah, it's tasty. That's why you need such a ridiculously long name.
Yeah, and I think sometimes it's easy to make something super spicy and make people cry, but to give them good flavor on top. That's a little more.
But you got both in that one. There you go.
And this is probably the spiciest thing I've tasted at a festival. I mean, I've seen over years.
I would agree. I think we've started to push the threshold of spice for sure. Like I can think of some menu items in various festivals that have started to push the limit, but I would agree with you. I think this is really the spiciest thing we've had out of any festival.
Yeah.
A couple of years ago, Disney California Adventure, their festival had ghost pepper mac and cheese.
Okay.
And I happened to stumble on it, and again, not a spicy person at all. Took a bite of that bird. Okay, that's fine. This was, like I said, turned up to 11, but the flavor on it, I kept looking at it going, I want to take another bite, but I know if I do, I will die.
Well, I think that's the fun part about it. Like, you eat one and you're like, hey, that's not so bad. Two, all right, I'm feeling it. To get to 4 and 5 or 6, now you're maybe a little bit of sweat coming.
No, Lou just took one wing and ate it all right away, and I'm just in the background laughing because I took a little bite and like, I know how bad.
If I was going all in. Chef, I have to say, you know what I really enjoyed, and I think it's going to be a surprise hit of the festival, is the Impossible Buffalo Chicken Tender, and it's all plant-based across the board.
And it's a great product, and we were very happy when we were able to get it. Toss in that buffalo sauce, it has a nice little crunchiness to it, but you still get that feel of eating chicken. It has a great flavor to it. The buffalo sauce goes great with it. So yeah, I think for our guests that are looking for something plant-based, we had the buffalo sprouts here before, but now this is an extra option, right? And it is, I hate to say it's a little more, a little more substance to it, but it is a little different.
And it tastes like chicken. It really does taste like chicken.
Think about kids too, you can't tell that it's.
I would never have known.
Plant-based if we didn't tell.
I would never know.
It also has a little bit of kick on that too.
Yeah.
Our buffalo sauce definitely is more on the high, medium to low side. So it has a nice flavor.
Would you mind giving me like a quick 30-second walkthrough again of some of the items here? I mean, as long as I got you, I might as well take full advantage.
All right, so we'll start over in Flavors of America. So a new marketplace menu for us this year, really focusing on regional cuisines from across the United States. Our Italian hot beef sandwich from the Midwest, Chicago area. We have our cioppino stew from the Pacific Northwest. We are also featuring a chilaquiles, kind of representative of the American Southwest. And we brought back the carrot cake from that location. Kind of that homage to the old hops and barley of New England. We have our grilled skirt steak taco
grilled skirt steak with a little chimichurri, crushed avocado, a corn salsa, pickled red onions, and a cilantro cream, and a corn tortilla. Over in Canada, we gave probably our most popular item a little bit of a facelift this year, so we're featuring a truffle boursin mashed potato with a truffle boursin butter. We still have the same filet and the same mushrooms, just giving it a new look, but I think it's something our guests are going to enjoy. We haven't really done much with the filet in a long time. Few reimagined desserts. We have our plant-based guava cake out of Shimmering Sips, so a really nice plant-based dessert. For our guests, and like we were just talking, we know our guests are looking, a lot of our guests are looking for plant-based offerings. A new look to the pistachio cake over in Morocco with the cinnamon cream and the candied walnuts. And then you mentioned the wings in the back, so you have your Impossible chicken tenders with the buffalo sauce, the plant-based ranch, and the plant-based blue cheese, and then the unnecessarily spicy yet extremely tasty Scotch bonnet curry pepper wings. So, another fun, nice and spicy dish, and then the drinks as well.
Yeah.
The coconut pickle milkshake obviously is going to be something that a lot of guests are going to be interested in because it's totally unique. And then our raspberry pomegranate frozen tea with the orange ice cream molecules kind of floating around there. And then the beer flight, again, going back to Flavors of America, really beers that are representative of those regions that we just talked about. So the Midwest, kind of the Southwest, and the Pacific Northwest.
I love it, Chef. Everything has been phenomenal. I think there's a lot of reasons, and between the food here and the venue itself.
Yeah, the venue is very, very cool. It's a lot of fun. Dr. Bunsen Honeydew and Beaker did a great job, not only with the flavors, but kind of designing the space, and I think our guests are going to enjoy it.
I do too. Chef, thanks very much.
Absolutely.
Really appreciate it. Good seeing you. All right, Beaker, we're off to World Showplace. Is that your Beaker impression? Yeah, this place, this is going to kill for all the reasons. Oh, thank you. You're so kind. What'd you think? We're getting a big thumbs up from Jeff Lang in the back. He likes to sort of just stay away from the paparazzi as much as possible. But we're making our way over to World Showplace. And Jeremiah, don't make fun of the way I'm walking today, because it's a little bit gingerly.
I saw you on the horse.
It wasn't the horse that did it. It really was the 11,000-foot hike. So we'll.
So you're gonna go become a mountain man?
I think two words that people don't use when they describe me is mountain and man, but. It was a wonderful challenge and great experience.
So you can't really see it, but that stroller, we probably shouldn't focus. The stroller had a portable fan and a portable generator for the kid. Yeah,
wow.
And it wasn't just a small fan. It was.
Was Becky in there? Was it?
Yeah. So over at World Showplace, we're going to get a look at more of the food offerings and some of the merchandise. So that'll be enjoyable.
The mic I have, Chef, didn't work. That's interesting. Let's see. Hang on one second here. Can you
hold this?
Oh, wait, can you hear? Is this? Let me see. Is this thing on? This thing on? I'm trying to see. Maybe the mic got disconnected. It's a little temperamental. Yeah, the mic might have gotten a little dislodged. Were you not able to hear as I was tapping the mic? We can hear you, Chef.
Well, you can always disconnect for a little bit and come back.
see if that works. Reconnect. So for those of you watching at home or at work, what is your favorite of the EPCOT festivals? And then Jeremiah, I'll pose the same question to you. What is your favorite EPCOT festival and why?
My favorite EPCOT festival is by far the EPCOT Fest of the Arts. I think a lot of it has to do with we were there at the start of it. Like we were some of the first people there the first day of this random festival we had no clue about, and it turned into the most amazing thing between the Disney on Broadway concerts, the experiences you can have. And really, one of my favorite things is just talking to the artists. Like, if you come on a weekday when it's not, crazy, plus it's also, 75 degrees at times, you can sit there and talk to an artist as he is creating a work of art right in front of you, or she is. And it's just so nice. But if I had to choose one thing about it, Disney on Broadway concerts is the best. What about yours?
So I was always a food and wine guy, but in recent years, hang on, let me just see if I want to make sure this.
I see food and wine. I see food and wine. I see.
We can hear you, but the chef held it too far away. Okay, so maybe it was working. So it was always food and wine, but I've flip-flopped over recent years, and I honestly think that Flower and Garden might be my favorite festival. I think it's the most beautiful aesthetically. I think the weather is perfect. There's less marketplace kiosks, so I think it's a little bit less overwhelming. I love the simplicity of the festival, meaning that it's not overwhelming, right? Even like with Festival of the Arts, like there's so much to do and so much to see. You need multiple days, which is not a bad thing. But I love Epcot during Flower and Garden. I just love how beautiful it is, even if I'm not walking around stuffing my face, which is what I'm usually doing.
I will say Epcot Flower and Garden was one of the first festivals I ever came to, and I look back at the pictures just because I was out on vacation, and I was like, wow, that was so amazing. And back then they would make topiaries that weren't the work of arts that they are. They were just topiaries that were there done. And I have pictures of Hercules, because it was the year Hercules came out, of all those topiaries. And they would make just smaller topiaries. You could identify what they were, but they weren't like Snow White, where you walk up and they just took the animation and turned it into a topiary.
If they are starting.
But yeah, that is one of those nice ones. I know I'm in the minority for this, but I miss the Flower and
Harmonious.
Garden.
You missed the Harmonious barges.
Yes.
Right behind us.
But I do enjoy the giant pillars there. I miss the festivals when they were just 2.5 months. Going now for half a year or 3/4 of the year for Flower and Garden, 3/4 of the year for Food and Wine.
Right.
Or I guess that doesn't work out. 1/3. I know math. It's the curry.
It's the spicy wings. Wow, it's a really bad hair day for me.
I told you.
Wow.
You need a haircut, you hippie. Mountain man.
This is my mountain man dude. But I also understand the logic of having festivals running for longer periods of time, because not every guest or family can come when a festival's on. So by extending it's the reason why Halloween starts in August. Yeah. And the first Halloween party is sold out.
Yes.
Because
they sold out now 2 of the Halloween parties.
Yeah. Because it's the only opportunity, especially for people who are teachers, for people who are students, it might be the only opportunity to experience it. And, they can't wait until the fall. So I get it. We're heading into World Showplace, which is a special event venue which is often used during the different festivals. Remember when they had the Rockin' Burger barbecue thing a couple of years ago?
Yeah, they've used some great things in this venue. Oh wow. I think we took a little while extra long to get here because we're missing out. There's some food in this place. Wow. Okay, you go that way, I'm going to go this way.
All right, I'll see you in a little bit. we'll come back and check out some of the merchandise. You never know who you might see in some of these special event venues. And here's a list of all the different acts coming to this year's Eat to the Beat concert series. Again, starting this weekend, July 28th, and going all the way through November 13th. It is a packed group. So Tiffany is coming back, Joey Fatone and friends. Let's see. Ray Parker, September 8th and 9th. Little Ghostbusters action. I don't know half the other ones. If they were after like 1987, I probably don't know. I don't even know what a hoobastank is. I'm probably not even pronouncing it right. Air Supply I'm here for. Billy Ocean. Sheila E. Boys to Men. Wow, I'm really showing how old I am just by who I'm choosing. Yeah, I don't even know who some of the other people are. Let's take a quick look around at some of the other items here, just to give you a sense of what is here. But I won't make you suffer through watching me eat again. Here's just some of the merchandise that is available. Oh, I think this Encanto tray. Some of the new turbis for this year.
What movie is this?
Wait and check out some of the other food, some of the other merchandise.
You can also turn it to be back, like so.
I dig it.
Thank you very much, sir. Would you like a burger? Let's flip in burgers here. Of course, it's up to you.
We have our whole coaster set here.
So we have our coasters.
And of course we have...
Ooh!
Oh,
Pretty foul.
we lost it.
We have our burgers.
Not bad.
Nice coaster set.
A lot of cool new merch every year for the different festivals. I know a lot of people are merch collectors. It's everything from soft goods, wine glasses, salt and pepper shaker. I love the coasters. Can you give me a little spin? There you go. Oh, I love it. Oh, that's super cool. Thank you. Before we head out, I think we need to go and get a picture with Remy. Jeremiah, always in the spotlight. Jeremiah, could you get a picture of me with your phone?
Yes.
Since I'm doing all this kind of stuff. One other person in front of us.
Okay, perfect. Got it. Okay. At the character interactions. I always feel weird with the characters. So like, why is the old fat guy going to meet the characters? But it's all right. It's all in fun. Anyway, that is our special sneak peek at just a very, very tiny portion of this year's EPCOT International Food and Wine Festival that starts tomorrow. I promise. Wow, it's a really bad hair day. I promise we'll be back more than once and twice. We'll do a full review. We'll be live. Maybe we'll do a meet of the month during this year's festival. I want to know from you, when are you coming? What are you planning on seeing? What are you most excited for? Is it the merch? Is it the food? Is it the way that the park is decorated, or is it just being in Walt Disney World again? As for later on tonight, I may be able to go live again at 7:30. I may not. There's an overlap from this event to another event, but stay tuned. If I can, I will. Wow, this is really bad. It's the spicy wing. I blame the spicy wing that did it. If you enjoyed this, if you know somebody else who is getting excited for the festival, do me a favor, tag and share this with them. And don't forget to tell a friend about the show and this incredible community that you have created here in the clubhouse. I love you. I appreciate you. So until next time, see ya. Stay hungry.